All right, if you're a talent leader, listen up. What's the one thing, the single most impactful move you can make to absolutely crush your 2026 hiring goals? Well, I'll tell you what it's not. It's not some fancy new sourcing tool, it's not a bigger budget, it's way simpler, but it's also way more powerful. It's a structural change. Let's get into it.
And here it is. This is the big idea. You need to bring your jobs out of your applicant tracking system and put them onto a bespoke careers site. Now, this isn't about ditching your ATS. Not at all. It's about letting it do what it's great at, which is processing, while you build a dedicated platform that's designed for one thing and one thing only: attracting and winning top talent.
So how does this actually work? Well, the key here is a big architectural shift that we call decoupling. It just means you're strategically pulling apart your candidate attraction from your application processing. Think of it like a major upgrade to your current setup, not a complete teardown and rebuild.
Okay, so this change, it's a fundamental shift in who's in the driver's seat. For years, the default was the old integrated model you see on the left. Your ATS did everything. And what was the result? A rigid, super generic career site where you had pretty much zero control. The new decoupled model on the right, that gives you the best of both worlds. You get a flexible, beautifully branded career site that you control, while your ATS just hums away efficiently in the background doing its job.
So let's just get the terms straight. First up, you've got the attraction layer. This is your new specialized career site. It's the storefront for your entire hiring operation. Its only job is to attract, to engage, and to convert the very best talent. This is where your brand really gets to shine.
And then, behind the scenes, you have the processing layer. And yep, that's your trusty ATS. Its role doesn't go away, it just gets way more focused. It does what it was always built to do: act as your system of record and efficiently manage that flood of high-quality applications your new attraction layer is sending its way.
Okay, the architecture makes sense, right? But what's the real payoff? Why should you even bother? Well, this is where it gets really exciting. Decoupling unlocks 5 powerful, absolutely game-changing advantages for you and your team.
We're talking about a radically better candidate experience, a much stronger employer brand, way more functionality than you have now, supercharged talent attraction, and finally, analytics that actually tell you what's going on. Let's dig into each of these.
First on the list, candidate experience. And let's be real, the search function on most career sites that are powered by an ATS is just painful. It's all clunky keyword matching. When you decouple, you can build a smart, intuitive, modern search experience and create these rich job pages that actually make top candidates excited to apply.
Advantage number 2 is all about your employer brand. Think about it. You invest millions building this vibrant, amazing brand, and then you send candidates to some generic gray portal that just screams, "We don't really care about the experience." Decoupling totally fixes this. It makes sure your career site is a seamless, beautiful extension of your brand, from the very first click all the way to that final apply button.
Third is functionality. Have you ever wanted to show your jobs on a map, or make sure your site is 100% accessible, or maybe personalize content for people who visit more than once? Your ATS has probably been the department of no on all of those. A bespoke attraction layer, that becomes the department of yes. It unlocks all the features you actually need to compete.
And an advantage number 4 is a huge one for talent attraction. Look, to win the war for talent, you have to be found. A decoupled site lets you master your SEO, integrate properly with Google for Jobs, and build high-converting landing pages. It basically makes sure that top candidates find you first, not your competitors. And that leads us right into the 5th advantage, but it starts with a question for you. Are you confident you can track a candidate from their very first click on an ad all the way to becoming a quality hire? For most of us, the answer is a hard no. You're flying blind with your most important data.
So this is the final and maybe the most critical advantage: superior analytics. Right now, there's probably a massive data black hole between your marketing spend and your ATS. Decoupling completely closes that gap. You get full source-to-hire visibility, which lets you finally measure what really matters: the quality of your hires, not just the quantity of clicks.
So let's pull all this together. What does this really mean for you? Look, this isn't just some small technical tweak. This is the strategic blueprint for building a modern, data-driven talent acquisition function that is absolutely ready for 2026.
If you remember just one thing from all of this, let it be this. It's all about using the right tool for the right job. Your ATS was built to be a processing engine. Your career site must be your attraction and conversion engine.
Just let each one do what it does best.
So I'll just leave you with this one question. Take a really hard look at your candidate journey, at your brand, at your data. Is your career site just a passive portal that your ATS tells what to do? Or is it an active, strategic weapon purpose-built to win the talent you need? Because that answer, that's what will define your success in 2026.